Okay guys, let's take it back 3 months to when this tiny little bedroom was the one that I was living in, and this bedroom was the one that I wanted to transform. As you can tell, these walls had not been painted since me and my sisters were about 13 years old, and now they are all grown up and have moved out. So that left me with the opportunity to change this room into my dream space. This room has some really cool features like the double wardrobe, which is bigger than anything that I've ever had before, the tiles in the bathroom, and not to mention the massive bookcase, which, if you know me, having my own little library is my ultimate goal in life. So that's the before of my bedroom. Now let's check in with past Coco to see how she's feeling.
So yeah, it's a very cool layout of a room, I think. I'm really excited. Oh my god, I've wanted to be in this room for so long. I could have started moving in like 2 months ago, but once again, I procrastinated something that I actually want to do. Better late than never, right?
Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to do was create a blank slate for myself by painting the neon pink and green walls to white. Yeah, sorry mum, I'm undoing all of your hard work, but we did love the walls when we were younger, don't worry. It's just been a decade and I think it's about time that we moved on. So the annoying thing about me is that I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I didn't want to just immediately slap paint on the walls when there was loads of cracks and chips from when me and my sisters were younger and kind of a bit careless. If I was going to do this project, I was going to do it properly, which meant I had to sand down any imperfections in the walls, fill in any cracks, which took some time and I'm not going to lie, was really boring. But trust me, if you're going to paint your walls, definitely do this, because if you just start painting over all of the imperfections, you can still see them after the paint is dry. Stupidly, I started with the ceiling because once again, the perfectionist in me came out and I wanted the white of the ceiling to match the white of the walls. Not gonna lie, if I could go back, I wouldn't do it again because it took so long. Plus, it's actually really tiring on your body, and I was actually recovering from COVID at this time. So yeah, that just made it that little bit harder for me.
Excuse my face. I don't even know when the last time I filmed about this room, but I finished painting and it's now time to move everything back to where it's supposed to be, give the room a clean, because my mattress is coming today. I need to get my skates on. Everything. I might end up changing the layout a bit. I'm not sure how I feel. It might just be because it's really empty. I've got an Emma mattress because it was on sale at John Lewis, and I thought if I'm gonna buy myself a mattress, then I might as well get something that is gonna last me for ages and is also really good quality.
Emma mattresses are a type of memory foam, so when I took it out of the packaging, I was supposed to let it sit for a little bit so that the air could get into it and rise.
It's really comfy.
A bit like a loaf of bread.
I'm already in love with it though. Yay! This is the comfiest bed I've ever been on. As you can see, see, I've kind of started moving things in here, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm finding it a little bit difficult to buy like things that I need rather than things that I want, because I don't really know what's missing from in here. So I've decided I'm going to bring everything from my old room into here, and then I'm gonna fill in the gaps. That way I'm not wasting money on things that I already have, and it also just makes the whole process easier for me.
Of course, I had to do the mandatory Ikea trip that everyone does in a makeover video, and I went there with a couple ideas of things that I definitely wanted to get, but I was also open to getting any decor that caught my eye, and yeah, I got some really cool stuff. Back home, I ran into my first big issue that was to do with my bed sheets. They had just arrived in the post. I tried to put them on my bed and this happened. Basically, the double sheet fits perfectly. The pillows, apparently the Dutch have a different standard pillow to us. So I'm gonna have to send it back to the Netherlands, which is fantastic. I'm stressed out. But I didn't want to spend even more time trying to find the right size pillow on the internet. Nowhere in the UK sells that type of pillow. Trust me, I have tried every single website. So instead, I just tried to continue with my room, building bits and bobs, putting stuff in its place, decorating, all that jazz. It's time for a DIY because I wanted to put something on my wall behind my bed, and I saw this on Urban Outfitters and I thought, you know what, I can make that myself and it shouldn't be too hard, and it wasn't. All I had to do was cut out a piece of string for the length that I wanted. Then I got some scrap cardboard and cut out each phase of the moon, literally just copying what I saw on the Urban Outfitters picture. Then I just punched holes in the cardboard and hung string from those, and before I put it all together, I just made sure to lay it out on the floor roughly in the way that I wanted it to look on my wall, and that was it. I'll show you the finished product in the tour at the end. Another little DIY that I did was transforming my set of drawers. This is what it looked like before, pretty plain, still nice, but I wanted to make it a little special by changing out the knobs and putting in these really cool crystal ones. Again, this was really simple. All I did was remove the other ones and screw in the new ones, and honestly, it's crazy how different it looks. It looks so much more expensive now. I also decided that I wanted to move my bookshelf from my old room into my new one. That took way too long to build for me to not even use it, and I ended up putting loads of decorations on it just because I really didn't need more space for books since I've got like a whole library. I also stuck a command strip on the wall so that I could put up this macrame wall hanging. I bought these. It's like a guitar mounter onto the wall. Like, I want to use my guitar as a bit of like decor. Now, I've never mounted anything to the wall. Screws I'm a little bit scared of. My mum did say that I wasn't allowed to do this, but you know what? I'm an independent woman. I want to learn how to do this myself, okay? I'm not gonna wait until I can get some handyman to come and do it for me. No, so sorry mum. I've watched some tutorials on YouTube. Let's pray I don't break anything. And thus ensued the most terrifying few hours of my life. I really have only ever used blue tack or tape to put things on my wall, so the screws were a little bit intimidating. It's time for the moment of truth. I did it. It looks so good. Now that I had had some practice, it was time to move on to the big guns, which was my mirror in the bathroom. Not gonna lie, I had a bit of a hard time with this mirror. Not because of the mirror itself, but as I later found out, my bathroom wall backs onto brick. Yeah, so when I was trying to put the screws through the wall, it hit the brick and wouldn't go any further. And usually that's fine if you've got a drill, but I don't have a drill. I only had my bloody screwdriver. Somehow I figured it out and like squeezed it into the wall. Do not recommend doing this. I'm kind of terrified that it's gonna fall off, but for now, she's looking beautiful. Next, I wanted to try something that I've seen all over YouTube and TikTok, which is these rainbow sticker things that you can put on your windows. Basically, the light shines through them and creates loads of rainbows in your room. Also, I live on a main road, so putting this on my window has definitely given me a bit of privacy as well. But yeah, the process was really easy. They're not actually stickers, it's actually to do with static. It's not like you get any gunk or anything on your windows. It was a little bit fiddly trying to cut it all to size, but the end result looks really cool. And then finally, 3 months later from starting, all I had left to do was add the finishing touches, hang a last few things on the wall, pot a few more plants, and add loads of cool lighting.
Okay, so this is what my room looks like when you first walk in. As you can see, I changed my bed sheets again because it's been 3 months of me filming this video, so of course I'm gonna have to change them. This sheet set I got from Ikea. Having a bright bedspread has really made me like more happy. Yeah, it just brightens my mood. This blanket I got from Asda. The pillows, the one that says hey and the turquoise one are from Urban Outfitters. The white one's from Ikea and the other kind of ropey one is from Asda as well. You saw me make my bedside table from Ikea. That's the one on the left side of my bed. And there I've just been keeping the books that I want to read, also my journal and my planner. The lamp, I'm pretty sure I got it from Wayfair. It's really cool actually because it's also a charger, so I can plug my phone into that. And then above that I've got my neon lightning bolt light. I got that from Amazon. The little letter is actually from my granddad, and I just stuck that on my wall because I thought it looked cute and it also just reminds me of him. Moving across, we've got the little DIY that I did. I saw Urban Outfitters had one like that, but it was like £16 and I didn't really want to spend money on it because I thought I could make it myself, and I did. But yeah, I think it turned out really nicely. Then if we go to the right side of my bed, we've got my old nightstand from my old room, and on top I just keep my water bottle. I've got a coaster from Anthropology that I bought years ago, this little jewellery stand that I got from Urban Outfitters. I've got my little salt lamp, again from Urban Outfitters, and when I show you the lights later, that one just brings a really warm colour. And then I've got my pumpkin spice candle because autumn. And then just above that nightstand, I've got a butterfly artwork that I did, and then the leaves my sister actually did. She hates them, but I actually really like it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, with my window, I've got 2 little succulents down there. The little pots that they're in are from Oliver Bonus. The rainbow sticker things that I put on the wall I got from Amazon, and the same with the little rainbow maker that hangs from the ceiling. But yeah, this is my bed area. Let's move into my art area. So, starting over here, we've got more art that I've put on my wall. I want this whole section to be all about my art. Up in the corner, you can see 2 little cranes hanging from the ceiling. I actually got this idea from another YouTuber called Lynn. She's so cool. Yeah, I thought it was really sweet, and it also brings your eye up the room as well, so everything's not all just on one level. So the pink one, my sister actually made that, and the green one I made. So yeah, I think that's also really cute. And then we have my chest of drawers. This is like my art storage. You saw me change the knobs on those, and I think it's completely changed the whole thing. It looks really cool. But yeah, the little crystal knobs I got from Etsy. These little drawers are from Ikea, and the printer is just an Epson printer. And then if we move from this corner
up into here, I've actually got some string lights across there. And then here, as you can see, I've got my bookcase. I got this from Ikea as well. This was in my old room, and I wasn't gonna bring it in here at first because I've already got that massive bookshelf in there, but I'm not even using this for books. I'm just using it for decoration, really. This little macrame hanging, I actually got from one of you guys. Her name is Emily. Her Instagram is Emily Why the Heck Not. Thank you, Emily, for sending this to me, and also the hanger over there. I'll show you that in a sec. She sent it to me ages ago, so like, I'm really sorry it's taken me this long to make this video, but I just love it. The color is incredible, and it's like the perfect size for this section of my room. On my bookshelf, I've just got some knickknacks. I've got my film camera, this little spray water can. I've got my hanging plant, an essential oil diffuser, and then at the bottom, I've just got my bags. And then next to that is just my bin. And then here, as you can see, I've got a little hook on the wall, and I just plan on using this for whatever my current bag is, and it's actually really handy because I can just grab it when I'm leaving. Next to that, I've got a little mirror which is from Ikea. So this is this section. Let's move into my bookshelf getting ready area. Yeah. This obviously houses all of my books. It's pretty bare right now because I don't actually have that many books. I only ever keep books that I'm gonna read again or were just like my favorite books ever. I'm just hoping over time I find more books that I actually love and I want to keep here. And then at the bottom, I've actually just got like a box of things that I don't know where to put, so I just put them in there. And then I've got a big pot of nail varnish and also my film camera case and lenses. This right here is a laundry basket that I got from Urban Outfitters. On the floor, I've got a rug from Ikea. And then this mirror here is also from Ikea. And then here, I've got my 2 wardrobes. I know, who needs 2 wardrobes? Not me. Well, actually I do. I've used both of them. And I'll take you into my bathroom now. Let's go. I'm gonna sit on the toilet just so it's easier for you guys to see everything. I've got this poster that I had in my old room. This is a shelf that I got from Urban Outfitters that I really struggled to put into the wall, but I did it in the end, okay? That's the main thing. And I've just got my like face masks, some pseudocreme, some cotton buds, and some little fake plants from Ikea. But across here, I've just got all of my makeup, my skincare, just all the usual stuff. I tried to organise it. I bought a little wire rack from Amazon to put my makeup palettes in. It still looks a bit of a mess, but there's nothing I can really do. If you have any tips, then please send them my way. The star of the show, the mirror that I was terrified to put up myself, but I did. I'm still scared that it will just fall down one day and break the sink and smash everywhere and I'm gonna have to pay for it. Fingers crossed that just doesn't happen. On the floor, I've got a bath mat from Amazon. I mean, that's pretty much it, apart from in the shower. I put these wire shelves in the corner, and they just hold all of my shampoo, body wash, whatever, so it's not all just like on the floor getting wet and disgusting. But yeah, that's my bathroom. Let's move on to the last section, and I think it's my favorite section actually. It's my little reading / creative corner. Don't trust me. So this is my seating area, I guess. I feel so lucky that I can even say that. Yeah, I've got a sofa in my bedroom. What? And a table. If you saw my last room tour of my little bedroom, then you'll remember that there really wasn't any space except for a bed. So to be able to have somewhere that I can sit, that's incredible to me. I feel like it's going to be better for me mentally as well to be working in this section rather than sitting on my bed to work, because that's what I used to do. So now I can actually keep my sleep space and my workspace separate. Let's start here. This I love so much. I mounted my guitar onto the wall, but yeah, my guitar used to just like lay on the floor somewhere, which was fine, but I like using it as a piece of art. Once again, I'm gonna keep saying this, it brings your eye up and it just feels lighter, you know? And then next to it, I've got Oliver, my plant Oliver here. He's a little cheese plant or monstera plant. I got that from Patch. They're really good for plants, which are reasonably priced. The pot is also from Patch, and he's sitting on a little bamboo stand that I got from Amazon. Love that. And then I also just put a little bit of art on the wall. I made this in literally 2 seconds. I just slapped some paint on some paper, cut it in half, and then like slightly off-centered them. And then if we keep moving along this wall, that's where I put my moonlight from Urban Outfitters, and I just hid the batteries behind the little sofa thing. And then up on the ceiling, once again, one of my little DIYs, which took me much too long to do. This is the second macrame art piece that Emily sent me. So again, thank you so much, Emily. I love the colour so much. Blue and green are like my favourite colours. And the little plant inside it is actually a fake plant from Ikea. I was going to put a real one in it, but I didn't want all of the soil and water to kind of spill down onto the sofa. And then on the wall, I just stuck some memories and pictures in a nice little arrangement, so it kind of looks like a piece of art. And then the mirror is actually a part of a set that I got from Ikea. It reflects any light that comes through the window out into like the rest of my room. And then the little sofa futon thing itself, my mum actually bought it for when we used to have a lodger in here, so I'm lucky I didn't have to buy it. And it also turns into a bed, so if I've got friends over, you know, once COVID's over, someone can sleep on that, which is good. The pillows, the pink one is from Urban Outfitters, the 2 grey ones I got from Asda, and I also got the yellow one from Asda actually, and the green blanket, Urban Outfitters. In the corner I've got my Galaxy Starlight, which guys is so cool. When I show you like the night mode of my room, that is the star of the show. On my window I've got the rainbow stuff, so again, more privacy and will look pretty in the sunlight. And then we have the table. The table I got from Wayfair. Beneath it I've got my record player that I got for Christmas, like I don't know, 5 years ago or something. So the turntable is Audio Technica, and then my speakers are Audio Engine. The only annoying thing about that whole music setup is the wires that come out of the back. I have to kind of just try and hide them underneath the table. And then next to it I've just got a kind of storage tray thing that I got from Ikea. Moving to the top of the table, I've got my other plant, Elio. Yeah, I know, I've got Elio and Oliver. They do love each other and they grow very nicely when they're next to each other. Again, from Patch. I've got this mirror that I got for Christmas, a candle, 2 more glass bottles, which I keep my paintbrushes and pens in. My little water pot I actually got from a charity shop. And yeah, I've just got my painting stuff here. And then last but not least is this area where I've got a little stool from Ikea. And on top of that, I've got a magazine rack that I got from Amazon, but I've put my vinyl records in it. And then once again, I put some memories / art up on the wall. And then lastly is the mirror that you can see me in right now. That again is exactly the same as the one in there. It's Ikea, and I just stuck a little bit of fake plant on it to once again add some green to my bedroom. So this is my new bedroom. I hope it was worth the wait. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.